Hello, C Squared Collective, and welcome to the very first episode of our brand new series, Fall into QuickBooks. My name is Kylie, and I'm a bookkeeper over at C Squared Accounting, and I'm going to guide you through this today. Just like the seasons, QuickBooks Online has been changing a lot. Some of these updates have been slowly rolling out over the summer, but by around this time, beginning of September, all users are moving over to the brand new interface, as well as some of the banking features. We know that change, especially in technology, can be overwhelming. That's why we have created this series to help you set aside the stress and step confidently into smart financial decisions using QuickBooks Online. In today's video, we will take a guided tour of the updated layout, showing you where to find your most used features, as well as how to navigate with ease. Keep in mind that QuickBooks may continue to make small adjustments as they improve, but if anything major happens, we will let you know. A quick note before we dive in. Different QuickBooks subscriptions come with different features. So your dashboard, while it will look incredibly similar and exactly the same usually, may have a couple of different features from what I showcase to what your subscription offers. Even so, this series will give you helpful tips no matter what version you are using. As always, if you have questions, drop them down below in the comments or reach out to us directly at connect@csquaredaccounting.net to schedule one-on-one support. Now grab your beverage. I'm drinking a maple latte today, and let's get started. First, let's take a look at the navigation bar. The navigation bar is still on the left-hand side just like before, but now it's more streamlined to reduce space and visual clutter. Let's walk through some of the new buttons. First, we have our plus sign create button. This button is your hub for creating new items in QuickBooks Online. It works much like the plus new button in the classic interface. Simply hover over the plus sign and then choose what you would like to create. There are some new additions here, including add customer, add vendor, add contractor, as well as add product or service. Let's move on to the bookmarks button. The bookmarks lets you save your most frequently used or harder to find pages so that you can get to them quickly. To add a bookmark, go to the page that you would like to save. So let's save my dashboard here. Then hover over the bookmark button on the navigation bar and then click bookmark current page at the bottom. QuickBooks will suggest a title, but you can always change this if you would like. And then click save there. If you are inside an app, so let's say we go to our accounting app here, you will notice that there are these little flags on the side. You can always click one of those on the subpages. If you click it, it will automatically save it. So let's save these two. And then if we go back to our bookmarks button, you will notice that they are here. Made a mistake? Absolutely no problem. You can click this little edit pencil icon to remove it or change the title. Or if you would like to customize your bookmarks, you can click the pencil icon at the top right there, and here you can reorder them in what works best for you in your workflow. Unclick them if you don't want them anymore, or select some of these suggested ones here. Always, don't forget to save. Next, let's go to the third button on our navigation bar and head back to our dashboard. The dashboard still gives you an overview of your company with widgets that you can customize, which we'll cover in future videos, don't you worry. It now also includes links to your apps across the top here, as well as shortcuts to common activities. Fourth down here, we have our feed button. The feed button shows your business activities as well as suggested tasks. It also provides access to QuickBooks' new AI agents, which can help with common actions. Let's check out our report button over here. So this takes you directly to your reports. You can hover over like I was, and jump to a specific report if you would like, or click once and it'll open the full report screen. Everything that you had in the classic view is still here, it's just a bit more reorganized. One important note though, cash flow as well as budgets are now living under this financial planning section. Now we dive into the different apps of QuickBooks Online. You'll notice that when you hover over the button Apps here, it'll pop up just to the right of the navigation bar. This replaces the old command groupings. You can hover over an app category to see its subcategories, or you can simply click on a main category to expand it into the content window on the right. Just like before, if you need more screen space, you can always click this little hide button up at the top to collapse the app bar or to bring it back. At the bottom of your navigation bar, you will see the pinned apps here. These are the apps that you use the most often. Depending on your screen size, you may have 2 to 3 at a time. To customize them, you can click your Customize button here at the bottom. You can reorder these, or you can use the unpin or the pin option in order to keep what stays on the bar. Keep in mind that you can only pin up to 3, and as always, don't forget to save your changes. Finally, let's take a look at the toolbar in the new QuickBooks Online interface. Most of these tools across the top are the same, but a few have shifted around. On the far left, you will see your company name. In the center is a search bar, so here you can type in transaction amounts or the name of a vendor that you're trying to track down, if you can't find a report, etc. there. And then to the right, we have all of our little buttons. So just going quickly, firing down from left to right, we have our Contact Experts button, our Tasks button, our Workflow Automation button. So we'll go into these two in a separate video a little bit later because they're a little bit on the newer side. We also have our Integrations button. So this is all of our connected apps. We have our Notifications, our Settings, the Help button, and finally, your User Account button. Well, that wraps it up for our tour of the new interface. Leave a like if this was helpful to you. If you have questions or you have a part of QBO that you want us to explore in this series, please comment down below so that we can help you out. If you want to see more content like this, please make sure to subscribe and consider checking out our other socials. I've included those links as well as the link to our website in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, keep learning so that you can be rooted in wisdom and grow with care.